Hey guys, it's Rolly, and today's Sunday, so today is our weekly Oracle card pull, and I am going to be using a different deck. I really like the deck, I just don't know how good it is for card pulling, because I think that it needs a little bit more explanation, but I'm still playing with it, so we'll see. We'll see where it goes. So how is everybody doing this fine Sunday? I'm just trying to get to, because it's like literally brand new, I'm just trying to get it moved around in here. Okay, so the deck that I'm using today is Crystal Medicine Oracle. And so it's by Rachelle Sharman, and I really want to, good morning, Jill. I really want to be able to go in and find a little bit more about what it is that she is doing, or like what she's about. She's apparently an author in Australia. My one place where I'm going to go at some point. I think, maybe. No, different author. So she's definitely an author that I'm going to be checking out. She has quite a few books that Brooke had brought in to the shop, and but she also brought in this deck. So it says, take a step into the sacred circle and immerse yourself into the shamanic realm of crystal medicine. Good morning, Lori. Of crystal medicine oracle cards. Connect with 33 circular cards, each depicting an oracle message, natural medicine ceremony, a crystal, and a channeled artwork, or channeled art to work deeper into your sacred soul's journey. So master your personal power and the healer within. Morning, Em. So I thought that it was actually really cool deck, and so now I have definitely and Brooke's got some more decks that are coming. There was some decks that came in and they've already sold, so she's already placed another order yesterday, and so they should be here by Wednesday, I would think. But it's pretty interesting, and so I've already got my fill of decks for this week, or for this month, though not allowed to buy anymore. So we'll see. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I'm not really sure how this deck is going to play out because it has, so the words are, so they have like just a little bit of information. So it has, oh, I'm trying to see if I can find, so I guess this would be the top. So that is the top. So it has like the sacred healing, and then it has the name of the stone, and then it has the tool. So sacred healing is what it is that's coming up. So we're going to see. We're going to play around with it and see how it goes. And yeah, so for anybody who is new jumping on, good morning, Lonnie. Anybody who is new jumping on are jumping on with that we're going to have our 3 group cards, as well as your own card if you are looking for a card. And good morning. How are you, Wendy? I can't wait to see you. I'm so excited that you're on your way very shortly. So Wendy, for anybody who is here in our area, Wendy's coming in to do clinic on August 8th, I think, if I'm going based on memory. Is that correct, Wendy? Is it August 8th? And so she's coming up to do clinic again, which is super exciting. So so it's really cool that she's coming back. I think it's August 8th. So Wendy can actually confirm that that's the date that she's coming. So I know that I need to book in, because it has definitely been way longer than the 3 months follow-up for me. So I definitely am going to be booking in, and I just have to look at my calendar and see how all of that works out for me, but that's the plan. So super exciting. So August 8th, if you need the follow-up with Wendy, or if you haven't seen her at all. So she does live blood analysis. She does nutritional consulting. And a third thing. Help me out, Wendy. What's the third thing? Oh, follow-ups. I'm like, I just finished saying I need to do a follow-up. So I'm going to be booking in with Wendy for that day for sure. But I'm a little bit more flexible in terms of like, so I can kind of leave it to making sure that she saves me one time so that people have the option of being able to jump in at the time that works best for them. So that I'm not using up that spot because I can kind of see her whenever throughout the day. So that's my plan. But oh, yes, that's right. And the foot detox. So that's the fourth thing. So yes, can't forget the foot detox. And actually, that's a good reminder. Thanks. I haven't done one. I haven't done one in months and months and months. So really exciting. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So, okay, so Marianne, you are first, and you had a jumper, and so you've got the medicine pouch. So I don't think that you're on right now. There we go. Nope, I'm doing this backwards. Hang on a second. Trying to make sure that I've got them in the right side so that people can read. So Soul Awakening is your card. Oh, there we go. That's a better view. And Soul Awakening, Amethyst, Celestial, and Medicine Pouch. And so that is yours. So you've got the medicine pouch. So the medicine pouch typically, a medicine pouch typically has the 4 medicines in it, but the medicine pouch will contain whatever it is that you need to have in terms of your own medicines. And then Amethyst, I've never heard of it as Amethyst Celestial. So I don't know if that actually means something different. So what I'm going to be doing is going back through all of these so that I can actually check out a little bit more. So Wendy, if you want to put in the link for people to book in with you, so that way they actually have the how much and the time and being able to book, feel free to put that in the comments so people can book. So that is your one. So you've got the Soul Awakening. And then you've got, so transformation. So I'm actually going to put my finger on the number. So that way there I know that I'm putting it up in the right direction. So transformation. So you've got the snake and sheen obsidian. And so for the snake, it's about being able to remove layers typically. And so, but the snake also reflects as the whole, so Kundalini is part of the energy cycle. Perfect. Thanks, Wendy. And so I know you were coming in to jump in for cards, not to sign up, but not to book in appointments, but that's okay. We can do both, right? And so Kundalini is the energy source. And so it's actually represented with a snake. So going from the tail to the head. And so it's so very transformational. And then sheen obsidian. So obsidian is is typically, as far as I know anyway, obsidian is usually a black stone, and black stone is usually for protection and being able to help you stay grounded. So that's so those are your messages. So actually, I think these might be really good. So we'll see. So Marianne, you're the first. So that is the first one. So Tracy with an I is next. And I forgot to take my allergy meds, and I can feel the nasal drip still happening. And I didn't grab any water. I'm going to go grab some water right now. Okay, sorry, I really definitely needed to grab water, and I definitely need to grab an allergy med. This year I have had to take allergy medications every single day. I can't seem to shake it. It's driving me nuts. I normally have a small part that I need to take my allergy meds, but it's insane. Okay, so that was Marianne. Thanks, Wendy. Really appreciate it. So I'm not sure whether or not it has been added to the Bridging the Gap page yet. We'll do that, make sure that that's happening as well. So with the anniversary coming up, the first anniversary, things have been a little bit crazy trying to get all the COVID planned style of anniversary celebration. So we are going to be doing a scavenger hunt around Hillary, which is kind of cool. So, okay, so Tracy, challenge. So there is a lightning bolt that is actually striking the land. So you've got fulgurite is your stone, and you've got lightning. So lightning, I don't know what the lightning actually represents. But bon matin, Melissa. So it, I don't know whether or not it's actually grounding. Let's look. So it is, so the lightning bolt for me is like that it's connecting to, like it's not connected to the water, so that it's not giving that electric current. It's actually coming and hitting the earth. So like that's in terms of connection and grounding is what I'm picking up on it. But that doesn't mean that that's what it is. So let's go look. Like I said, this deck is a little bit is new for me. So, well, actually, even when it's a new deck, but it's different. So medicine lightning is lightning occurs when a very potent electricity caused by a buildup of energy in the clouds is discharged. Shamans believe that when the elements were in balance, a storm would be created and lightning would strike to clear the way to refresh and restore energy back to its natural state of being. There you go. So that's actually kind of cool. Rejuvenation is your jumping card. So you've got like this lightning bolt that actually comes up. And so you've got the plant and you've got the green tourmaline. So green is typically for me is always about the heart and plant medicine. So being able to connect with plant medicine and whatever it is that looks like for you. But yeah, so that's really cool. So I was thinking that, well, and I guess technically it is about being able to reground because it's about restart. It's about fresh and reconnection. So Am, your turn. Ooh! Am's deck cards are like flying right off the deck. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Am, you've got like tons of messages. Okay, seriously? They are like not just flying, they are like literally jumping right out of my hands. Hey, Vicky. How is the weather out there, Vicky? Today it looks like it might rain, but I'm hoping that because they are calling for thunderstorms here, but I'm hoping that they will still be able to get our banner out this weekend or today from our women's conference. We finally got it from the college because everything got shut down right after our conference. So we never did manage to get the banner put up or taken down so that we can put it back up here on the building. And so, yeah. Interesting. So I'm hoping that they're still going to be able to do it, but okay. So this one here is healer. So Am, your first one is healer, and you've got shaman and shamanka. So I don't know if that means shamanka is for females. And then Numite. I've never heard of that stone. So Numite is your stone. So that's one of your jumpers. So you've got 5 cards, Am. Hot and beautiful. It's really, really hot here, and it's been beautiful. It's just today, and actually even earlier today, it was actually nice and sunny and bright, but it is, hey Laurie, is it's starting to cloud over right now. Happy Sunday to you too. Okay, so you've got Sacred Healing M. So you've got Medicine Drum and you've got Malachite. And then you've got Retreat. So Mountain and Green Calcite. So those are, you've got lots of and then you've got Inner Wisdom. I should have read that. So Mother Gaia, so Earth. So Inner Wisdom, Mother Gaia, and oh, I've never heard of that stone. Did you pull my cards yet, or my people's? I called, I did do Tracy's. So Tracy's has been done, so go with tight. But I haven't done yours yet, and I haven't done Bailey's. And then we've got Creativity. Oh, wow, look at that one. So you've got Fire and you've got Bixbite. So Bixbite is your stone. That's really cool. There you go, Miss Am. Are you still here, Am? I know that you were. And so Miss Lonnie, you've got a jumper. I don't know if you're going to have as many as Am did. Like literally they were flying out of the deck. Okay, so Lonnie, oh, you've got this one too. Oh, so in this deck there is, I don't know where I put the box. Actually it doesn't tell you how many cards. 33. So there's 33 cards in here, and out of the 33 cards, this one here just jumped back up again. So Creativity, so you've got Fire, and you've got Bixbite. So Bixbite is that one, and then you've got Rebirth with your jumper. So starting fresh, rebirth, re-energizing, reconnecting, and so you've got Spring, which is new beginnings, and then you've got Shiva Lingam. Shiva Lingam is your stone for that one. Need Medicine. Need Medicine. So like I said, this is a super cool deck. There's lots of really cool things in here that, so I'm going to have to play around with this deck a little bit more so that I can actually get to know it. But in terms of the medicines and how to be able to find it, so this one here is the Healer, for example. So Healer was Shaman and Shamanka. Yeah, Shamanka is the feminine form who works in the spirit world and connects deeply with the medicines of the earth. They are the medicine men, women of the earth. They are the ones who in the tribe had a natural gift to heal and or the wisdom to teach. Each generation under strict ceremony, guidelines, and rituals. Ancient healers would guide people who required healing into a deep trance-like state and travel into the 3 worlds of shamanism. So that's that one. So it has like some really cool medicines with each one of them. So obviously on the live, it's not something that I can, okay, so like the whole deck just fell over. So obviously I can't read from each one of the medicines, but definitely if there is a card that you're like, oh my God, I really want to know more, then shoot me a message and I'll definitely help you get some more information from it. But so Lonnie, are you needing medicine, healing medicine? Or are you needing physical medicine? Because I know that you weren't well. So hopefully it's just healing medicine and not having to, that you're not like super cool. It is. It's really cool. I love this. Okay, so that was your message. So Vicky, you're next. And so after Vicky, I'm going to pull the group card, the first group card for this week of what do we need to know this week. Okay, so Vicky, ooh, nice. So very grounding because you've got tree medicine. So very grounded and root, and so ancestor healing. So one of the things that in terms of teachings that I've had is that tree medicine allows you to be able to connect with all of your ancestors because of all the roots and how they all intertwine together. And so that's what it is for there. And then amber is the stone. So ancestor healing, tree, and amber. So that's your message this week, Vicki. And what I'm going to do is for our group messages, though, is I'll actually put in the comments what it is that comes up in terms of these cards are beautiful. My head will be clear. The cold is subsiding. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Getting a sinus cold in the middle of summer sucks. Which is why I really need to stay on top of these allergies so I don't get a sinus infection. Okay, so our group card, oh, creativity. So fire and Bixbite. So like I said, what I'm going to do for the group cards is that I'm actually going to share the description in each one of them. Obviously, I can't do that with everybody's card, but so I Am Presence is the card that just jumped out. And so it is Celestite and the Cosmos. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but this one here inside, it was, hang this way. This one here inside has like all the chakras, and it has the, anybody who follows human design has the human design image in the center. So it has the human design, and then it has all of the chakras within the human design. So, so like really, really cool. So Cosmos, I Am Presence, and Celestite. So that is our group card. And like I said, I'll give, I'll put the descriptions in for it with the, for our group cards today, just because I think that it's really important for us to be able to get some more details of each one of the medicines from this book. And so Laurie Gervais, your cards are jumping all over the place. So you've got two jumpers. Creativity for me twice. Oh, interesting one. Okay, seriously? Laurie Gervais, you're getting lots of messages. Okay, so Laurie. So you have 4 cards. Oh, okay, so you have transformation. So you've got transformation. So you've got transformation, snake, and the sheen obsidian, which is one of the same cards as, I don't remember who it was. Tracy, maybe? Was it Tracy that had this one? And then you've also got the healer. And so you've got the shaman and shamanka. So Newmite is the stone. And then you've got tree medicine. So then you've got ancestor healing. And with amber. Oh my goodness. So you've got very similar to Amelie. So inner wisdom, so Mother Gaia, and Goethite. Goethite is your stone. So really tapping into that inner wisdom. Like, so you've got transformation, healer, ancestor healing, and inner wisdom. So lots of medicine for you this week. Lots of medicine for you this week, Laurie. So Mélissa, sur la prochaine. So being able to, and being able to tap into some of the energy from the cards will give you that, that information, right? So like what medicines or what energy, or when you're actually looking at the card, like what is it that it's telling you in terms of being able to pick up that medicine? So you've got unconditional love, Mother Mary, and diamond. There you go. So that's your one card, Melissa, and then you've got rejuvenation. So somebody else had this one as well. So plant, and it could be plants as in being something to be able to ingest. But what I'm picking up for this on this one is being able to spend more time in your flower beds or in your garden, of being able to connect. And then green tourmaline is that one. So really being able to be grounded. So you've got unconditional love and rejuvenation, and then you've got cleansing. So that is black tourmaline. So black tourmaline is again another really grounding stone, and feather. So being able to connect with the spirit through the feather. May you be peaceful and at ease. Thank you. So that is your virtual hug back to you too. May you be at peace and at ease. And so it is, yeah, so that's your messages this week, Melissa. And then Kathy Walton is next. So if somebody else has come on, let me know if you guys would like a card so that I am aware. So I just realized that may you be at peace. May you be peaceful and at ease is actually from YouTube. And so, so those of you who are on my Facebook are not able to see the comments. So this person says, I love your beautiful energy. Thank you for sharing with us today. Bienvenue, Melissa. Okay, so Kathy. Ooh, inner wisdom. So inner wisdom, I keep putting my finger on there so that way there I know that I'm actually holding it. This one's kind of obvious that it's the up is like so that I wasn't doing it this way, but just to make it easier, I've been putting my finger on it. So inner wisdom. And so you've got Mother Gaia and Koethite is your message. I figured you wanted a card, Wendy. I had already put you on the list. So Sarah Smith. Because usually when you pop on, you definitely are looking for a card. So I did add you. So Sarah Smith. So Sarah, your card is, ooh, soul retrieval. So oftentimes, so what I pick up from this card is, good morning, Sylvie. So what I pick up from this card is if you, one of the things that we often do is we give parts of ourselves to other people, and soul retrieval is being able to ask for those parts to come back. So when we are giving to others, that we want to be able to call back all of the parts that we actually send back off to ourselves, to others, but also at the same time, we give off, but then they give off as well. So sometimes we're carrying bits and parts of their soul because they've given it to us and we need to give it back. So that is what that means for me. What it means for the deck, I don't know, but that's what it is that it means for me. And middle world. And so there's that part between the two worlds that connect the two things. And then Galena is the stone. And I don't know if you actually live on Galena. So that would be kind of interesting if that's the street that you live on. I'm kind of curious. So divine masculine is was your jumping card. So the sun and Helador. So the sun is always about that external self. The divine masculine is about the doing energy and getting things done. So the feminine energy is about being able to have the feels and connecting with the feelings. And so whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing this week, Sarah, you just really need to kind of just tap in and just get it done. Shauna. Of course, Shauna has a jumper. And isn't it funny how, like, I'm not shuffling any different, but yet for some people, the cards just fly out of my hands. And then other people, it's like I can shuffle the deck without any issues. It's just so funny. Okay, so, Shauna, you have beauty. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Beauty. So you've got autumn, Udalite. And so you've got all the fall energy. Beauty. Fall energy is so, oh, so beautiful. It also means winter's coming. So, but I do love all the fall colors. And then you've got ancestral healing. So trees. And then your stone is amber. So that is your medicine for today, Shauna, for this week. So those are the things that you're tapping into. Miss Maddie, you are next, and then Penny. Ooh, Miss Maddie, you've got jumping cards. Ooh, Soul Awakening. So you too have the medicine pouch. I think it was Marianne that had this one. So Soul Awakening, medicine pouch, and then you've got the amethyst celestial is your stone, and then your jumping card. Ooh, I like this one. So dance. Look at those feet. So rattle and boulder opal. So, but like, look at all the webbing underneath the feet. So like, it looks like the earth, and you're webbing and you're dancing, and like you bring that energy in movement. So Miss Maddie, that's your message. So I'm going to pull Pennies, and then I'm going to pull our next group card. And then after that, it will be Diana Dinamy, which I haven't seen her hop on yet. But I know she'll catch the replay because she always does. So Miss Penny, you have a jumping card. Her card last week was like super dead on. Cleansing. So feather and black tourmaline, so cleansing. So just being able to be rooted and grounded and connected. And then you've got, ooh, teacher. You've got the wolf. And then your stone is Shatukite. I've never heard of that before. So Shatukite. Interesting. Okay, so Penny, these ones here, it's not that I'm having trouble. Actually, yeah. So these ones here just have, like, I'm just feeling like there's like lots more messages. And so there's sometimes different decks that I have that I really need to kind of absorb a little bit differently. And I literally just took it off the deck, or took it off of the thing, opened it, and then came on live. So it has like, so the cosmos, so I am presence. So that was that one that we had earlier. And then it talks about like so it has the oracle card, the oracle message, it has the medicine, it has what about the crystal, and then it talks about ceremony for each one of them. So it actually tells you what it is that you need to be doing. So so in this one for the cosmos, for example, which is the one card that we have as our group card. So I'm actually going to share this whole thing. So it actually has like finding a quiet place where you don't need to be where you won't be disturbed, etc., etc. So these are the things that I'm actually going to be sharing with our group cards this week. So just so that way there you guys have that extra little bit. Because obviously, like I said, I can't do that for everybody whose reading is here, but I can definitely do that for all of our group cards. So for this week, our group card messages will have a whole pile of information. So I'll do it on a separate post, so that way there you actually have it as a separate post, and it'll just be easier. So our other group, oh, Divine Feminine. So it has black moonstone. Oh, I've never heard of a black moonstone before. I'll have to look one up because I wear moonstone all the time. So this is my talisman this week, and or for this month. And so I've got the I wear moonstone all the time, or often. And then so it's the moon, the black moonstone, and the divine feminine. So I'm going to have to look up what the difference with the black moonstone is. And so that is our other group card. So the moon is always about internal. So divine feminine is always about internal. So even for those of you who are watching who are males, it is still, we all have a divine feminine and we all have a divine masculine, no matter what it is that we are coming from. So whether we're male or female, so it doesn't matter. So that's what we're tapping into this week, is the divine feminine. So Diane Denamé, tu es la prochaine. La belle Diane. So I am hoping Zian's going to be able to be here on Friday for our anniversary. And I'm hoping that Wendy and Dana are going to be able to be present. I know that Jeremy's already confirmed, so he's going to be able to be here. Steph's going to be able to be here. Brooklyn and me. So yeah, I'm hoping that everybody's going to be able to be here for our grand opening / first year anniversary. So for the center, so transformation is your message, Zian. So snake, and I know that that's one of the things that you're doing, is going retreating. So Sheen Obsidian is your message for that one, or your card for that one. And then you've got, oh, nice. So you've got the healer, the shaman or shamanica, and the Nuumite. Nuumite is the stone. So those are your messages. So Bailey's next. So this week here, I know that you guys are having to do a little bit more research on some of the things that are coming up. Because normally the messages come out pretty clear. And but like I said, this is a new deck and it has a whole lot of information. And so I'm going to continue to share a little bit more about the deck. So maybe I might jump back on again next week with the same deck. We'll see. We'll see what I'm intuitively called to do. So Bailey, you have self-expression. So Vicky, if you're still on, here's Vicky's card. Here's Bailey's card. So self-expression. So you've got water, which is very cleansing, very grounding. And if you're fire energy like me, the water just really tames me. So Larimar is your stone. But like, look at how the water is just flowing back into that pool. And I just feel so relaxed and so grounded. And so like, if you actually look behind, you've got things that kind of grow, like this one here is like, so you've got this little thing that's growing on rock in just a little tiny space, right? So there's likely going to only be a little bit of things growing there. And then you've got celebration. So because you have some jumpers, you've got celebration, you've got red jasper, and then you've got sacred ceremony. So whatever that sacred ceremony looks like for you is really important. So however, so it could be prayer, it could be whatever it is that you would normally be doing is, and then you've got a sacred site. So going to some place special. So initiation, sacred site, and then you've got the stone that you have in here is phenacite. So I love how that tied together. So hopefully that makes sense for you, Bailey, but really tapping into connecting to your own rituals, whatever that looks like. So whether it's prayer, whether it is connecting to different ceremonies, whether it has to do with a religion that you have, that you follow, whatever it is just being able to have that sacred space and that sacred time to be able to continue with that. So hopefully that helps for you, Bailey. And then we've got Jill. Jill, you're next. So Jill, and then Tracy, my friend Trey, and then Lori Blair, and then Wendy and Sylvie. So that's who we've got left on the list. So if you're not on that list and I haven't pulled a card for you, then let me know. So Jill, you've got a jumper. Oh, you've got divine masculine too. So this week you have, because our group message is divine feminine, so you've got both. So being able to balance between the two. And typically a lot of times, or at least it is for me, is that when you've got the divine feminine and divine masculine that are coming up, it's usually because you need to find ways of being able to balance, because one side is over, like it's being able to have both together in synchronicity is being able to balance, to be able to bring healing into your heart. So the sun and Heliodor is that one. And then you've got inner wisdom. So you've got Mother Gaia. And the Goethite is your card. So that is your message. So that's your message, Jill. So Miss Trey, I know that you are probably enjoying the outdoors before with the kids before it does start raining. So I'm going to pull Miss Trey's card, and then Lori. Madame Blair. Okay, so Miss Trey, you've got healer. So this one here is coming up a lot for people today. So you've got shaman, shamanka, and then the stone is nuumite. Nuumite. So really being able to connect with the earth, which you're pretty earthy, you pretty much connect. And actually you just got a new deck with the magic of the earth too. So okay, Laurie, so you're next. Whew. Oh my goodness, Laurie. You've got lots of messages coming up for you. Okay, so Lori, you've got rebirth, spring. So new changes. I love this deck too, Em. I just need to kind of get more of a feel for it. Shiva Lingham is your stone. So you've got rebirth, spring, and Shiva Lingham. But then you also have two jumpers. So you've got angel and spirit guides. So angel and spirit guides. And so it is upper world, angelic, or angelite. Angelite is your stone. And then you too have inner wisdom. Maybe. There we go. Inner wisdom. So Mother Gaia, and the stone is goethite. So, so being able to connect. So you've got rebirth. So going within and connecting with your spirit guides, and rebirth. So starting something fresh, starting something new. So Miss Wendy, you're next. Oops. Ooh, that's not one that we've actually seen. Nice. Okay, so, oh, you've got soul retrieval. So soul retrieval, so getting parts of you back. So in the middle world, and Galena is your stone. And then you've got the inner world for the medicine. So going within. So you've got the soul retrieval in the middle world, and then you've got going within. And so Boji stones. Boji? So B-O-J-I stones. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome, Lori. So that is your message, Wendy. So now I'm going to pull Sylvie's, and then I'm going to pull our final group card for this week. And like I said, I'll create a separate post for these ones, because I'm going to go into more detail about what the messages are for us this week. Ooh. Personal power. So connecting to your power animal. So this one here has an eagle. It has a bear. Those are the only two that are on here, but amazing. You're welcome, Wendy. So the chrysotile. Chrysotile is the is the stone. So personal power. So being able to connect into our own. So our animal spirit guide can change. Some people have an animal spirit that stays with us the entire time. But there are times when our spirit animal will change based on our needs, based on the things that we have. So same as our spirit guides will sometimes be one being and may change based on what our needs are. So they kind of come and go based on what we need that support to be. So, but regardless, we're never alone. So Sylvie, that was your message. And so, ooh, beautiful. So our final group card is freedom. So the eagle, and then we've got the blue barite is the stone. Like, look at how beautiful that stone is. So eagle is definitely something. So we've got creativity. So we've got creativity. We've got freedom. We've got the divine feminine. And we've got I am presence. So just really, so it's the, so the medicines are the fire, eagle, moon, and cosmos. So really neat. So those are our messages for this week, for our group messages. So I am going to share more information in a separate post about our group messages this week. And just because I want to give you guys a little bit more about them, just because I'm not necessarily like, there's a little bit of things that are coming up, but I know that that's my own, doubt thing. And I know that if Chuck was watching, Chuck would be saying, just trust it, whatever it is that message is, just do it. But it's just not happening. So they actually have a shamanic journey through the year spread in this deck. It's actually kind of cool. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Lori. And then you've got a shamanic medicine layout, so 6 cards. And then this one here is medicine retrieval layout, so that's 3 cards. So there's 3 different spreads there. So really cool. So I really like this deck, and like I was called to, there was actually another one, but it ended up being sold that I really wanted, and so, but this is the one that I have. Thank you, Rolly. Have a great day. So I am going to chat up with all of you guys later because I'm going to post this very shortly so that way everybody has access to it. And I'm going to share the medicines, each one of the medicines for our 4 different. So this one here is the eagle. So it is freedom with eagle with blue barite. So really interesting. So anyway, I'm going to chat later, and I will see you guys here next Friday, or next Sunday. You're welcome, Sylvie. I'll see you guys here next Sunday for our regular What Do We Need to Know? And I may end up with the same deck next week because I'm going to learn a little bit more about this deck and just kind of get more familiarized with this deck because I really like it. So it has some really good, some good medicine in it, I think. So anyway, I will chat later. Bye for now. See ya.